Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, rapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more. Distinctly, I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books the seas of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angel's name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "oh madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came tapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, so I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more." Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard the tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what there it is, and this mystery explore. Let my soul be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when, with a many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon the bust of palace just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Thy crest be shorn and shaven, tell," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore? Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marveled this ungainly fowl, to hear this cause so plainly, so its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore, for we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast above the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the place's bust, spoke only that one word, as if he saw in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before, on the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled at the stillness broken by a reply so aptly spoken, "Doubtless," said I, "what it utters, it its only stock in store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his soul one melancholy burden bore of never, never, nevermore." But the raven still beguiling all my sad soul into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy and to fancy thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly gaunt and ominous bird of yore, meant in croaking, nevermore. This and more, I said, divining, with my head at his reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, she shall press, nevermore.